today I'm fixing Warframe. I want to talk about finishers. I don't think finishers are on a very good state at the moment. I think they don't fit very well with the play style that it is. Warframe, kind of flashy, fast, you know, and killing all the time. And finishers are single target. And if we are talking about finishers like Parazon finishers, we also fall into that stuff that is a problem with incentive. I think the Warframe's biggest problem is incentive to do stuff, and of course that's gonna apply to not only melee finishers but also Parazon finishers. With Parazon finishers, you have the mods that you can put. You can get like health, this one, blood for life. There is blood for energy, which are kind of cool. Like finish with the finisher, and have a chance to get a energy orb. That is kind of good, but I mean, on the way missions usually go, you're not gonna be using this a lot. Probably won't be using finishers if you're not on an endless mission. Let's say it's kind of hard to use them if you're not on an endless mission. If you gonna use like finishers with a certain frequency, Swift Mercy is pretty much a must, because if not, you're not using this, you're gonna be stuck in that animation for quite some time. Other mods are very interesting. Malicious code is very interesting. Another one, hard reset, is very interesting, but the timer should really be increased to 60 seconds to make it more consistent. Yeah, there's another one. This one, out of sight. This one is also good, but they don't really scale. If you would like make these mods scale to your Warframe modding, this could be very interesting. This could change stuff completely. Power Drain is another example of a very interesting mod, but people don't usually stop and keep using finishers, Parazon finishers. That's the tricky part with this. And for melee finishers, well, you have to find the triggers, Either that will gonna be a heavy attack from a dagger type weapon that opens enemies for finishers, or a Warframe ability, or even operator ability, that kind of stuff, You're gonna need something to trigger that, and they usually deal a good amount of damage. They can even deal a crap ton of damage with the right melee. If you use rapier finishers, you're gonna be dealing a insane amount of damage with the forced slash procs, and I think there's also another weapon that does that with the finishers, but the main one are the rapiers. I don't know how to call it properly, but there's also I think, is it this one? Yeah, executing dash. I mean, it's a lot of potential, but still, you can't use finishers on the hardest enemies in the game, or hardest to hit in the game, which are the demolishers. So there isn't really something that you're gonna be wanting to use finishers that is that strong. You're not gonna have any trouble whatsoever finishing level cap enemies. Like, you don't need this to kill them. But if there was something like, if like when they changed the focus system after like executing dash, you have another perk that would add like an explosion when you use finishers, or a chance to explode when you use finishers. I think that would be something very interesting to have, I think we need a few changes to finishers to make them more viable or more interesting to use, to people even consider to use. That's what I mean with the whole incentive stuff on this game. There is a finishing mod for the Obex, but these are for ground finishers, and a normal finisher is not considered a ground finisher. And so this mod is a piece of shit. It's terrible to use. It's another down point for finishers. That a mod that you should be using with finishers should be making stuff more fun. It doesn't work very well, not very fun to use. You know, that's the whole thing I mean. And finishers are not even on the combo, like on the combos. What is it called? Oh my god, how are they called? Yeah, like they're not even tied to the combos anymore, like they used to be. I think it could be cool to add them like back on the combos again for some kind of weapons, or make that something optional. I mean, the finishers need a change. They really do, and I would really like to see them on a better state, kind of reworked, kind of rebalanced, or something like that. But let me know what you think about finishers in the comments below. I've talked already about the arcane trickery, and pretty much it's interacting with finishers, and it's a very inconsistent arcane. That's on the channel, but yeah, so that's why I didn't cover it here. Let me know what you think about the finishers and overall, how they work and everything. How would you change them? And I'll see you in the next one. Thank you very much for watching. Leave it a like and subscribe. Bye!